Anxiety and panic attacks ruin lives, but the military has spent decades perfecting techniques to eliminate them in minutes. And today I'm going to show you 7 methods that actually work. These aren't just tips. They're scientifically proven psychological and physiological hacks that special forces, Navy SEALs, and combat pilots use when their lives depend on staying calm. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to handle any stress or anxiety situation. Let's start with the most powerful one. The first technique is the physiological sigh, and it stops panic attacks in 90 seconds. When you're panicking, your heart is racing, your chest is tight, you feel like you can't breathe. Here's what's happening. The tiny air sacs in your lungs are collapsing from shallow breathing, and your nervous system is in full fight or flight mode. The physiological sigh forces a reset. Here's how it works. Take 2 sharp inhales through your nose. One big breath, then immediately a second smaller one on top of it without exhaling. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for as long as possible. That's one cycle. The double inhale reinflates those collapsed air sacs. The long exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's calm down system. Your body physically cannot stay in panic mode during this breathing pattern. It's not a suggestion to your nervous system, it's a command. Navy SEALs do this before missions. Pilots do this before takeoff. You can do it in a bathroom, in your car, during a meeting. 2 sharp inhales, 1 long exhale. 90 seconds and your panic attack is gone. The second technique is box breathing, and this one is perfect for ongoing anxiety, not just panic attacks. Box breathing keeps you calm for extended periods. It's called box breathing because you visualize a box and breathe along each side. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, breathe out through your mouth for 4 counts, hold empty for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle at least 4 times. The 4-count rhythm synchronizes your heart rate and breathing. When those two systems are in sync, anxiety can't exist. Your heart rate stabilizes. Your blood pressure drops. Your mind clears. This is the technique special forces use during long missions when they need to stay calm for hours. The key is consistency. Don't speed up or slow down the counts. 4 seconds each side of the box. Do this for 3 minutes and you'll feel completely different. The third technique is called the mammalian dive reflex, and it eliminates brain fog and anxiety in 30 seconds using nothing but cold water. This is a biological hack that's hardwired into your brain. Fill a sink or bowl with ice cold water. Take a deep breath and submerge your face for 10 to 30 seconds. When cold water hits your face, especially around your eyes and forehead, your body thinks you're diving underwater. This triggers an ancient survival response. Your heart rate drops immediately. Blood rushes away from your limbs and floods your brain and vital organs. Oxygen gets redirected to where it matters most. Within 30 seconds, anxiety fades and mental clarity returns. This isn't placebo. It's a reflex from when humans lived near water. Your body doesn't know you're just in a sink. It thinks you're diving and it protects you. Special operators use this before making critical decisions. You can use it before exams, presentations, job interviews, or anytime anxiety is clouding your thinking. Cold water on face equals instant reset. The fourth technique is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method, and it stops anxiety by forcing your brain to focus on the present moment instead of spiraling about the future. Anxiety lives in the future. Your brain is catastrophizing about things that haven't happened yet. Grounding pulls you back to right now. Here's how it works. Name 5 things you can see. Look around and list them out loud or in your head. Desk, chair, window, pen, cup. Then 4 things you can touch. Feel them physically. The texture of your shirt, the coolness of the desk, the weight of your phone. Then 3 things you can hear. Air conditioning, distant voices, your own breathing. Then 2 things you can smell. Coffee, fresh air, anything. Then 1 thing you can taste. Even if it's just the inside of your mouth. By the time you finish this sequence, your anxiety's gone. Why? Because your brain can't simultaneously worry about imaginary future problems and process sensory input from the present. You've manually redirected its attention. Rangers use this after firefights to come down from adrenaline spikes. You can use it during panic moments, before stressful events, or anytime your mind is racing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to reality. The fifth technique is called progressive muscle relaxation, and it eliminates physical tension that feeds anxiety. Most people don't realize that anxiety isn't just mental. It's stored in your muscles. Your shoulders are tight. Your jaw is clenched. Your fists are balled up. That physical tension sends signals to your brain that danger is present, which creates more anxiety. It's a feedback loop. Here's how to break it. Start with your toes. Curl them as tight as you can for 5 seconds. Then release completely and feel the tension drain out. Move up to your calves. Flex hard for 5 seconds. Then release. Then your thighs. Then your glutes. Then your stomach. Then your chest. Then your hands into fists creates anxiety. Reframing changes the narrative. Before a stressful event, say this out loud. This isn't a threat. This is a challenge. My body is preparing me to perform. When you feel your heart racing, don't think I'm having a panic attack. Think my body is giving me energy to handle this. The physical sensations are the same. Elevated heart rate, adrenaline, heightened awareness. But if you label it as preparation instead of panic, it becomes useful instead of terrifying. Special Forces operators use this constantly. They reframe fear as focus, nerves as readiness, stress as sharpening. Your body's stress response evolved to help you perform, not to cripple you. The problem is, your brain mislabels it as danger. Change the label, and you change the experience. This takes practice. Start small. Before your next stressful moment, say out loud, "My body is preparing me to handle this." Watch how differently you feel. The seventh and final technique is called tactical breathing with extended exhales, and it lowers your heart rate and blood pressure in 90 seconds. This is what Navy SEALs use during medical exams when high blood pressure could disqualify them from missions. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. This is the 4-7-8 breath. The extended exhale is the key. When you exhale longer than you inhale, you activate your vagus nerve, which controls your heart rate and blood pressure. 4 cycles of 4-7-8 breathing takes about 90 seconds. In that time, your heart rate drops, your blood pressure lowers, your nervous system shifts from stress to calm. This works for doctor visits, moments of acute stress, before sleep, or anytime you need your body to physically calm down. It's not just mental. You're directly controlling your physiology through breath. These 7 techniques cover every type of anxiety situation. Panic attacks, use the physiological sigh. Ongoing stress, use box breathing. Brain fog and overwhelm, use the cold water dive reflex. Racing thoughts, use 5-4-3-2-1 grounding. Physical tension, use progressive muscle relaxation. Negative thought patterns, use cognitive reframing. Elevated heart rate and blood pressure, use 4-7-8 breathing. You now have a complete military-grade toolkit for anxiety. These aren't just tips. They're proven techniques that Special Forces operators, Navy SEALs, fighter pilots, and combat medics use when their lives depend on staying calm. The difference between you and them isn't that they're naturally calmer. It's that they've trained these techniques until they're automatic. You can do the same. Pick one technique from this video and practice it every day this week. Just one. Master that, then add another. Within a month, you'll have complete control over your anxiety and stress responses. If you want more military psychology and mental performance techniques like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Comment below and tell me which technique you're going to try first. Thanks for watching. Stay disciplined.